Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can add logging to your Spring MVC application. So here I have a basic Spring application which does nothing much, just show a page on your root. This is the page, just saying home page, nothing much. So there's another controller I created which does exactly the same thing with its different URL. And the regular root config, web config, and web init. So now let's add logger. So for that you need to add a couple of dependencies. Here I have added SLO4j, SLO4j API, SLO4j simple, and the log4j. I have some build plugins. These are not mandatory. I added for convenience. So this is gonna compile and make war using JDK 1.8 and the war plugin to make your war file from terminal. These are not mandatory. I just add it for convenience. Anyway, so next let's add the logger. So to add logger, all you need to do is write private final. Logger logger.get class controller dot class. That's it. Now expand it and write logger dot maybe debug. Debug message. Now at this time the application isn't gonna do anything because you need to add a log4j properties. So to add that, let's go to your main and add the log4j properties. The resource directory. Okay. So here are the properties. Here I have showing that root logger is debug and std out and file. Here other information like appender, how it will be the pattern, in this case year, month, date, and your message. So here the important part is this debug because there is a level for your log. So if you set it to debug, only these 5 are gonna print. Trace is not gonna be printing. If you use info, only these 4 are gonna print. Debug, trace, and all this are not going to be printing. So let me just show you. Here let's add the another, in this case info, and change the root logger. Now if I run this application, we're gonna see, let's refresh and go to the here. Nothing is printing. That's odd. Let's go to the browser. Oh, I added wrong URL. It should be this. And if I go to the browser IntelliJ, we see the debug message, and we don't see. I should have changed the message over here. Let's just put it info message and redeploy. So redeploy done. Let's refresh, and we only see the info message but not the debug message because the root is info. Now imagine you have to do this in every class. So let's say you have another class like this, another controller. it's not like you can use it in controller, you can use it anywhere. So let's just add it over here. Private logger equal to logger get logger another controller dot class, and then logger dot info from another class. So something like that. Anyway, so what I want to point out is this part. You need to write this part every time. So wouldn't it be nice if you could do it like all the bins? You need to just write it once and use it everywhere using the auto-where. Actually, in 4.3 you can do that. So let's see how. So for that, make sure you're using any version after or from 4.3 to upper, and then go to your web config or anywhere, any configuration class, and add this bin at the bottom. Apache logger, make sure it's Apache logger, and add the injection point. Okay, then you wanna write return injection point dot get member dot get declaring class, and you wanna hit option enter or control enter in your Windows and select wrap using logger.getLogger. Add the bin annotation, add a scope, and you're done. Now you can remove this boilerplate code from your code base. Just add auto-word and remove all this fluff from another controller. Same thing. Okay, you are done. This some controller. Now let's redeploy. Let me just check one more time. So don't worry about this error. Let's go to the browser and hit refresh, and we see the new info message. And if we go to the another controller using the AAA, this one. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, the info message from there as well. So yeah, that's all guys. That's all I wanted to show you in this video. If you have any question about it, feel free to ask in the comment below. The code of this project is going to be on GitHub, and the link will be in the video description. Alright then, bye bye.